This is an accessible cabin, supposedly, on the Arcadia ship. Now, it's a luxury balcony cabin, and it looks like the only accessible ones available. And it's classed as fully wheelchair accessible. Look at that gap there. Between the end of the bed and the wall, there is hardly any gap. It's actually 60 centimetres. And if you carry on watching this video that this gentleman has kindly sent me, and I've blurred out his face, I am absolutely appalled. Yes, it's got a wet room. It's very small compared to most ships I've been on. The Arcadia obviously isn't fully accessible. Anyone like myself that needs to stay in a wheelchair full time, you are going to struggle to get through that gap. It's 60 centimetres. My wheelchair measures from wheel to wheel 58. So I've got 2 centimetres. The arms overhang a little bit more than that. So my arm is going to scrape against the wall for me to get through. It's absolutely ridiculous that they think that they can class it as fully wheelchair accessible. It should state, now the gentleman that sent me this, his wife is in a wheelchair, but she can also walk a little bit, and she's got a walker, which you will see in the video. She can get through the gap with the walker, but obviously she needs the wheelchair around the ship. So I actually think that P&O need to rethink on how they sell these cruise ship packages, because that is definitely not fully wheelchair accessible. I would love your opinion on this, because for a person that's a full-time wheelchair user that needs full accessibility because I can't get out of my wheelchair, how would you feel? If you've booked this cruise and your wheelchair measures 58 centimetres and you've done the onboard's need questionnaire and they say, yeah, it's fully accessible, you're fine, you know, you think it's going to be okay, and then you get there and you're going to struggle to get through. It's really, really bad in my opinion, and I would love to know what other people think. The wardrobe space is tiny. You've got hardly any wardrobe space whatsoever, as he just showed you. It's great you've got a TV at the end of the bed, but that gap is so tiny. Look, just hardly anything. I mean, great, you've got the dressing table there and that, but what if I can't get through to get to it? I mean, honestly. So I've actually just phoned P&O and I've said to them, I'm sorry, but I can't go on this ship. I can't risk not getting through. You know, get down to Southampton, go to board the ship, get on, and then find out I can't get through to the balcony. It's going to spoil my holiday. So absolutely not. He shows you in a minute the balcony, and that looks okay. I think I'd probably manage to get out there. I don't know the width of the doors or anything. On most of the ships nowadays, the doors are much wider. A lot of them, they have like an automatic thing where you can scan the door and it'll open for you. And they are absolutely brilliant. Some of the cabins have where you can press to open the bathroom door for you, which is great for somebody like me with just one hand now. And that's a transplant hand, so it's difficult for me still to use that fully. But like you said, you've got tea and coffee and everything there, and biscuits, and you've got, you know, places to put your cases and things, or we put them under the bed. But I just thought I need to warn people about Arcadia's accessibility, because to me this is absolutely shocking that you might pay for a cruise, get on it, and then find out you can't actually get access to everywhere in the cabin like you should be able to. So see, that gap doesn't look that wide. I think that's probably only 60 centimetres as well. And, you know, some wheelchairs are going to struggle to get through that. It may not even be 60 centimetres. So that's going to be a struggle. It really is. I don't know. I'd love your opinion on this, because I'm just blown away that they think it's accessible when it's not. I'm waiting for them to call me back to see whether I can change it, because I'd already changed a cruise from this year to next year, and it's on the Arcadia. So I need to change it again, and I don't know if they'll let me, but it's their mistake, not mine. They told me it's fully accessible, and 60 centimetres at the end of the bed is not accessible. So, yeah, I don't know where I'd stand with this one. Maybe I'll have to take legal advice. But P&O are definitely in the wrong by saying it's fully accessible, because there is 100% no chance of that being fully accessible. For it to be fully accessible, I'm not sure whether it's 1,000 centimetres or 1,500. You're supposed to be able to do a turn-in circle. And there is no way I could do a turning circle at the end of that bed. Look at it. Honestly, that is so tight. Maybe if you pulled the bedding out at the end of the bed, you might, but you watch him try and push this wheelchair through now. And honestly, it is so tight. I've got absolutely no chance in a manual wheelchair. And I don't think many power chairs would either. And mine's a power chair. So look, he can't get it through. So it's just absolutely ridiculous that it's sold as fully wheelchair accessible. That wheelchair should, by rights, go through in any cabin. It really should. I will be avoiding Arcadia like a hole in the wall, or whatever the word is, because there is no chance on earth I want to risk going on that ship and then not being able to access all of the cabin. Whether it's got a balcony or not, that is absolutely shocking. So yeah, please comment below. I would love to know your comments on this, and I will tag P&O as well, see if they comment. But P&O, you need to do better. This is absolutely shocking.